local, and late-breaking. 11 News Sunday Morning continues.
Well, the internet can put you in touch with anyone, anywhere in the world, and you won't ever have to leave the comfort of your own home. But there are also some very interesting things happening on the internet right here in Maryland, especially in Baltimore. And Kirk Holmes is here to talk about it, and he is with Comcast at Home. Nice to see you, Kirk.
Thank you. Thank you.
Your program is about a year old.
Yes, it is.
And explain a little bit about what's offered Comcast at Home.
Okay, well, the first thing is that we offer internet access that's hundreds of times faster than any other telephone modem access. It's for people that use a little box like this, and what that does is allows people to get on the internet and travel at speeds you can't get any other way. The good news is, though, that for people in Baltimore that don't have a cable modem yet, we also have a site that anyone can get to through any internet access account.
Now, you're going to be talking, too, about some sites, some local sites that are of particular interest to families.
Yes.
And why don't we get right to it? You've got several examples today. What are some of the things that you suggest families log on to? Well,
the first thing we have here is the ability to get information on arts, news, entertainment, all these different areas, just by clicking a mouse. It's called www.inbaltimore.com. And as a quick example, let me show you how you could go in and get to the Walters Art Museum. Ever been to the Walters Art Museum?
Yes, of course.
Well, this should look kind of familiar. We're actually downloading a clip over the internet and perusing the art museum. We can actually walk into different rooms, we can look around, we can zoom in and zoom out. All right? So that's one example.
So this is Walters Art Gallery
That's
site.
the Walters Art Gallery. That is correct. Now, we can also go in and do things that are very useful, like go in and find information. So say you needed to find an institution or something near your house. You can enter in any address and click a button and get a detailed map and directions on how to get there. So you can use it for research, for going in and doing almost anything you need to do.
Now, can you use this for businesses, like if you wanted to find a store, say, for example?
Exactly. So in this example, we could go in and go to the American Physical Fitness. That could have been any store, a children's museum, almost anything, and actually get the detailed directions on how to get there.
If you notice there in the top right-hand corner, it gives you the telephone number, address of the company,
and detailed driving directions.
That's very helpful.
All this right on the internet. Very helpful, very useful for families.
Now, you said also the Department of Natural Resources has a site, so if you're looking at trying to learn more about Maryland or trying to do research for something.
That's right. The good thing about this is that we can go in and with the Department of Natural Resources, we have QuickTime virtual reality and all type of movies that are educational, great for kids, great for people. And let me give you a quick example of that. We can go in and get a little short picture that talks about the way in which eggs are created. And it's very good programming for kids on the internet. Very educational, scales and tails we call it.
Now, are these sites updated regularly?
These sites are updated very regularly. We have staffs here locally in Baltimore that just focuses on Baltimore. That's why we call it inbaltimore.com. The greatest thing here is also there's a fantastic site for kids, for K through 12, has all kind of information on arts, music, languages, computers, just a fantastic resource called the Online Schoolyard.
Online Schoolyard.
And we'll show you that website.
Can we log on to that?
Okay.
And check that out?
We'll show you that right here. The Online Schoolyard allows you to go in and get information on different areas. And as one example, you could go in and find, do research on religion, do research on computers, history. There's a tremendous amount of information that's out there available on the internet.
This can be such a powerful tool for kids and adults alike, of course, but particularly kids today in school. It seems like everybody's getting online, even the youngest children.
A lot of times we find that the kids actually know even more than adults.
Yeah.
It's actually very, very important to the future of this country, we believe.
Now, you said that this has been pretty popular since the program started a year ago. Where do you expect that this is going to go, and do you expect more websites locally to be produced for this?
Yeah, what we expect is that essentially people will use the internet as an appliance. We call it the information appliance. The information superhighway is here, it's available, and you can get on your web, and it's best of all is for Baltimore, inbaltimore.com.
All right, Kirk Holmes from Comcast at Home. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in here to demonstrate. Fascinating.
All right.
And today's a big day, of course, in sports in Baltimore. You're looking at a live picture of Camden Yards.